Alexis, thank you. In just about 7 hours, the Trump administration is expected to reduce USAID's workforce by 97%. This is the very latest looming deadline, creating a lot of anxiety for thousands of federal workers who call this area home.
But thankfully, our home is a community that steps up for one another. One locally owned brewery in the Shaw neighborhood of D.C. is doing just that. They are paying it forward to federal workers who lost their jobs this week with a beer. Melissa Kim joining us right now from Right Proper Brewing with more on how all of this is working. Melissa?
Yeah, hey there, guys. You know, it is understandably so stressful anytime anyone loses their job. So the owners here of Right Proper Brewing, they knew they had to do something about it, especially because of a lot of the people who come here to have a drink or grab a bite to eat are actually federal workers. Like so many people who live and work in the district, layoffs have hit hard under several of President Trump's executive orders.
We just noticed that a lot of our community, our guests, our employees, our friends have lost their job in the past week.
Leah Cheston, co-owner of Right Proper Brewing, did some brainstorming.
What can we do? You know, a small little brew pub.
But big in ideas. She launched the Executive Order Me a Beer program because
our role is to be there for the community, right? And so we do what we can to help and support the community.
Here's how it works. You buy one or several beers for a federal employee who has been laid off. Each glass is $8.
One person sent us a message on Instagram and said, I just purchased 13 beers for federal employees. Let's go.
And if you are one of those workers who lost your job, bring your ID and have a glass on a stranger who wants you to know that they care.
That's who we are. That's, you know, that's part of it. It's just very important for us to give back to our community. It's why we're here.
So far, Leo says people have paid it forward by buying 45 beers at their Shaw location, in addition to the 50 that she and her husband donated, because
DC's resilient, and we have a lot of pride in our community.
Now, in addition to paying it forward with beers, Leah's also organized a networking happy hour for those in the foreign aid sector because so many of them reportedly lost their jobs this past week. Now, if you can't come here in person to pay it forward yourself, you can also do it online. We've actually put a link to that on our website, WSA9.com. But for now, we're live in Shaw tonight. I'm Melissa Kim, WSA9.
Those small acts of kindness go a long way in trying to lift people's spirits as they figure out what's next for them and their families.
You know what? They earned a beer.
Yes,
Good for them.
And a lot more than that as well. Melissa Kim, good to see you. Thank you, friend.